Hi everyone, welcome to the video. Before I start the readings, I want to let you know that I do have some new online courses available on how to read oracle cards and crystals and spirituality, so click on the link below to check them out. Hi Aries, it's Sloan Rhodes here with your life, purpose, career, and money reading for the months of May, June, and July 2018. This is for, Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Sorry Aries, you're my last reading of the day. My voice is a little gone. Okay, so Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising, life, purpose, career, and money reading. Today I'm going to start with the Earth Magic deck by Stephen Farmer and choose one card as the overarching theme. 3 cards from the Life Purpose deck for by Doreen Virtue. 3 cards from the Wild Unknown Tarot by Kim Kranz, and then in the area of your money, Aries, I'm going to be drawing 1 card from the Money Tarot by Eugene Vinitsky, and I'm going to close out your reading, Aries, with a numerology card. And I'm reminding all signs, Aries, that the love and romance readings are also available here on the YouTube channel, and all readings are available on my podcast on Apple Podcasts and SoundCloud, including the weekly spiritual guidance videos, which I release every Sunday. So you can listen to your readings while you're doing errands or driving in your car or whatever. You don't just have to watch them here on the YouTube channel. Okay, here we go. Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising, life, purpose, career, money. May, June, July 2018. Okay. Release, interesting. And fire, passion, under the deck. Autumnal equinox. Release. Look at those colors, Aries. Very Aries color. All that fire and passion, certainly Aries. All right, let me get the additional cards here from the Life Purpose deck. Well, you are certainly lighting a fire. You are burning through something here. Release. It's like you're clearing the way, you know? Burning through karma, burning through issues, burning through problems. So you can create and have a blank slate. That's what it feels like. Let me get additional cards. Artist. This came up a lot today. Time to decide, right in the center. Trust. And music. Beautiful under the deck. Your connection to music is healing for yourself and others. All right, let me switch this around here. Okay. Make a decision based on your heart's true desires. I'll show you. Okay, so we have the release card, the autumnal equinox, as the overarching theme. I mean, it looks like it's on fire, doesn't it? But it's actually the sunlight hitting the fall foliage. So beautiful. But remember, after the fall foliage comes the winter, when the leaves, when the branches are bare, which is why I'm like, you're burning through, you're creating a blank slate here. You have all this fire and passion and drive, very Aries energy. And then we have the artist. Engaging in artistic activities is beneficial to your career and every other aspect of your life. You have time to decide, right in the center. Aries does not like waiting. I'm Aries moon, so I understand. Make a decision based on your heart's true desires. And then we have trust. Trust your feelings and dreams to guide your career path. Again, that is not really Aries energy in general, but certainly Aries have been forced through circumstances to have more faith and to learn to wait. You know, what is the spiritual teaching, you know, around patience? What am I learning? What do I gain from all this patience? You gain patience. That's the gift. That's the lesson. Okay. And then we have music under the deck. Beautiful, beautiful card. For some of you, that will resonate immediately. It certainly could be that during this time frame, just listening to music can be very healing to your soul. All that fire and passion has to burn out, and when it's burned out, it's not sustainable, you know. So when it burns out, sometimes there's that feeling of letdown after all the excitement, the adrenaline peak, you know, and then the adrenaline drop. And sometimes listening to music can be very healing and a blessing, you know, in those moments. All right, so we have the artistry here, the artist card. So for some of you, you may already be an artist, so that makes sense. For others of you, it may be that, wow, okay, it's like I'll show you. It's like she's pointing to the artist. As if time to decide, like, what are you going to do with this? What are you going to do with your creativity? What are you going to do with your fire and passion? Remember, the artist doesn't necessarily mean that you have to be an artist, although for some of you it may be really beneficial to spend some time doing artwork or playing with the different mediums available with art to help channel some of that tension and that passion, to help you release things that are energies that you're holding within, get them outside of your body and onto the canvas or the sculpture or whatever it is you may do. But you know, this central card, time to decide, make a decision based on your heart's true desires. She's like pointing right at the artist, like, are you going to create? Are you going to allow yourself to operate more from that place of faith, connection, channel for divine guidance through your artistry, through the work that you're doing in the world? Are you ready? There's no right or wrong, Aries, in terms of your spiritual growth. You're here. This incarnation is for you to learn about your soul, to learn about yourself, aspects of your soul. So you can't do it wrong. So take a breath and know that you're doing it exactly as you want to in terms of your soul's growth. Okay, so let me just turn this down a little bit. But with that time to decide right in the center, you may feel an urgency to decide. You're releasing, you know, there's a period, you know, there's a rhythm to life, and during this particular time frame for you, Aries, it's like there's this period now where you're like, okay, am I ready to let things go? So whatever that may be for you. And you're being asked to go with trust. Trust your feelings and dreams to guide your career path. You're making a shift. Maybe you're going into something that's much more artistic and musical, you know, the arts, and that's been what's on your mind. It's going to vary. I mean, this is a general reading for potentially thousands of Aries, so you're not all going to have the same job. It's not about the job. It's about the energy of what you're working with within your own unique set of circumstances and career paths and all of that. But with the release as the central overarching theme and the time to decide right under it, you are looking at a lot of energetic support to make a decision, to release something and create something new. Have faith that what is to come, even if you can't see it yet, even if you don't know what it is yet, even if you don't even have a clue what it could be, trust that you're being guided in the right direction. Listen to your dreams. Trust your feelings, Aries. Now, not the feelings that have attachment to your specified outcomes or agendas. Feelings that arise that are open, that are expansive. You know, when you are working in a creative endeavor, whether it be music or doing some kind of creative art project, you are in a much more open place. You are channeling, you are letting go, you are channeling divine energy. You are at one. You know, this is the energy that you are, where you are in your power more, because you aren't trying to do it all by yourself, like Aries, you know, I am, you know, first one in the zodiac. You are supported. You are working in partnership with the divine. It's not just all on you, Aries. Sometimes Aries feel like it's all on them. Like if they don't do it, who's going to do it? And, you know, it's very driving energy, all that fire and passion. Beautiful Aries energy. But you're never doing it alone, even though sometimes you may feel like you are. So right now there's this place where you can release older karmic patterns of feeling as though you are alone doing this work. You are a channel. of divine energy. You are a tool of the divine in many ways, if you want to look at it that way. Even when you are engaged in your artistry or your music or the work that you're doing in the world. And it's like, now is the time to make that shift if you'd like to release these older karmic patterns, to go into more faith and trust. It's not always easy because, especially with the I am, the egoic energy of I have to achieve it, you know, Aries push drive, it can feel frightening to surrender and let go, have faith. Not just for Aries, but for anyone. But it's what you're working on. You can't do it wrong, Aries. But it looks like you're wanting to make a shift in some way. You're wanting to release something. I see it as sort of older karmic patterns is how it feels. I mean, I'm looking at this forest. You know, the forest is deep and dark and has deep roots. Let me get some cards from the tarot deck. Let's see what that tells us. We have artist, we have time to decide, we have trust, and we have under the deck the music. Your connection to music is healing for yourself and others. Remember, whatever you are in the process of trying to make a decision on, you're being asked to do it from your heart. Again, not the feelings of it needs to be this way in order for me to be happy, but the feelings of your heart. The heart is open. The heart has no agenda. It doesn't matter how it shows up. The heart is interested in the energy of it. Does it feel good? Does it feel open? Does it feel expansive? You know, the mind wants to make decisions based on what it has decided is the right way to go. It's very concrete. Okay, Aries, let's see what the cards say. All right, so we have Father of Pentacles in the reverse. Could be an Earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn involved. We have the Daughter of Cups, the Page of Cups in the reverse. We have the Daughter of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, upright. And we have the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay. Well, this is really interesting because, well, first of all, we have the Father of Pentacles in the reverse. So it may be that with the Father, let me show you the cards. Okay, so we have the Father of Pentacles, we have the Daughter of Cups in the reverse, and we have the Daughter of Pentacles here. So we have all court cards, which is super interesting. Many people involved. We also have the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse under the deck. It may be that you feel like money is going out faster than it has come in. It may be that you feel as though you are burning through family money or inheritances or financial gifts that you've received. And that may be causing you to worry a little bit. It may even be that you feel like you have a family obligation or an obligation to family to do things in a certain way. Depends on your set of circumstances, obviously. All right, so we have the Father of Pentacles, though. The Father of Pentacles, it would go with that Ten of Pentacles, actually, in reverse. This individual, if it's an Earth sign, or regardless of whether it's an Earth sign or not, it's even an energy, whether it's a person or an energy, it's very much kind of that shaming energy, like trying to make you feel bad for just being, you know, just being around. It could be someone that you work with or work for, someone who's just very kind of I don't know, for whatever reason you might feel ashamed when you're around them, ashamed for the way that you act, ashamed for what you do, they may have an energy around them where they utilize their money or their power, seeming power over you based on their financial superiority, let's say, to make you feel small, to try to wield it like a weapon. All right, so kind of sometimes it's like a slumlordy kind of energy. They have a lot, but they're really withholding. They're really chintzy. They're really cheap. Now it could be you, some version of this energy. It doesn't have to be that extreme. Here, because with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, you may have this, sense of panic, like, oh my God, all my money is going. And the inheritance I had, whatever, is falling away. There's so many ways it can come in, but anyway, and in the reverse, it's like, it's not necessarily the money, the feel that you would want here. But that's okay. You're in the process of releasing this energy. Now we also have the Daughter of Cups here. So with the Daughter of Cups in the reverse, it may be that there is an offer on the table. And if it's an offer on the table, you check the level of sincerity that goes with it. Because when the Daughter of Cups is in the reverse, it may be that someone has been checking you out, someone who is interested in you, but it may not be for the right reasons, in terms of like if you are being called in for interviews. And it also could be that it may not be for the right reasons, and it may be insincere. So check that first and foremost. But then we also have the Daughter of Pentacles. So be aware as well that with the Daughter of Pentacles, like if there is an offer on the table, we have 2 pages, so it's very likely that there is some sort of offer available to you, some opportunity for change here. But you are also welcoming in changing a pattern. Remember, you're releasing here. You're deciding, are you coming from the heart or are you going in out of fear? And with the Daughter of Pentacles, if you decide to accept an offer or an opportunity, make sure everyone's on the same page, because it's going to last for a while. It could be a job opportunity, an opportunity to further your career with additional education, this kind of thing. Make sure that everyone's on the same page, because this Daughter of Pentacles is looking at the Daughter of Cups very with a little bit of hesitancy and suspicion, and rightly so. You're being asked to trust your feelings and dreams to guide your career path. Don't trust what someone is offering you if it doesn't feel right to your heart. The Daughter of Cups she's not in her power. She's in the reverse. She's not offering sincerity and affection and high esteem. There's something a little bit off there. Doesn't mean it's terrible, but just go cautiously. All right, so let me get a card on your actual money here with the Money Tarot. You could even ask your guides and angels, Aries, if it resonates with you. Thank you for helping me be open and receptive to the changes I'm wanting to make in my career based on my heart's true desires. And it's something like that. You can say it before you go to bed at night, so maybe you can pick up on any messages that you receive in the dream state with that trust. Trust your feelings and dreams to guide your career path. You have to trust in the unknown. There may be an offer on the table, but I'm not sure if it's, trust yourself, of course, above and beyond anything I say or anyone else. Trust your own heart, but go cautiously if there is an offer on the table. And, make your decision as best you can, not out of fear that you won't get what you want or that you'll never be able to make it, but do your best to make a decision out of excitement and joy and the opportunity to share your passion and your creativity with the world in a way where you feel, in a way that you feel supported in and nurtured in. I don't know why it's coming in this way, but this feels like a Kesha moment. And I don't really even know her whole story, but it feels like, there's a, the sensitive artist, the creative soul, and then this, Father of Pentacles energy comes in the reverse, and it's, abusive, and I don't like it. Suddenly you're tied to, an agent or someone, a record label, and it, you feel stymied and unable to produce the type of work you want. It's kind of a bizarre thing that came in my head there, but maybe it applies to someone out there. Okay, so let's look at your money, Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Invest in yourself. Invest in the passion and drive that you have, that Daughter of Pentacles. Say yes to you. Say yes to what you know you can do as you align more and more with your heart's true desires. Okay, so around your money, we have the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, we have the Nine of Wands in reverse here. The Nine of Wands, as I've already mentioned, is all about the fear and the worry. Just making decisions because you're so worried you won't be able to make it. You have to believe in yourself. You have to have faith in yourself. We have the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Again, there's, it's two, with a lot of pages. Again, this is the Page of Pentacles here, and the Page of Pentacles here, but it is in the reverse. Around your money, it may be that an offer does fall out. You thought you were going to get money from somebody. You thought you were going to get that scholarship. You thought you were going to get that grant. You thought you were going to get that loan. And then at the last minute, it kind of like falls away. It's never actually it doesn't come to fruition, or it's not offered. And it causes you to panic, Nudge yourself as best you can into the energy of, won't it be exciting when I do get the money? And with the resources I have available to me today, what can I do to continue to align and have trust in my, in myself, and my guides and angels to guide me along the career path that's right for me? Do your best as often as you can to nudge yourself into that place, because the Page of Pentacles, and the Nine of Swords together, it's like you don't get something. You thought you were going to get offered something, or you were offered something. It didn't fall. It didn't come in. It fell through. It didn't happen. The money didn't show up, right? And then you go into all this fear and worry. And the fear and worry, especially when it's in the reverse here, is like a self-fulfilling prophecy. You focus so much on it, you can't help but manifest it again and again and again. So do your best, Aries, to have this. This is in the, what would kind of be the future position. Trust your feelings and dreams to guide your career path. We have the release, as I felt it. It was a karmic release. Roots way down deep that you are burning through, that you are wanting to completely let go of and change, so that you can't have that blank slate. Okay, let me get one more card for you, Aries, and I'm going to close out your reading. Be gentle upon yourself during this time frame. Be easy, be loving, kind to you. Listen to healing music. Do some artwork. Allow your right brain to take over the left for a little while. Individuality. Well, we also have spiritual career. All of these hardships, all of these difficulties are helping you move into the career that you naturally are aligning with more and more. It may be that it does involve some kind of spiritually based career. But let me talk about this individuality, because we've already talked about Aries being the first one of the zodiac, the I am presence there. I have a reason for being. It's interesting that the Father of Pentacles would come up, because archetypally the shame is associated with the paternal influence, paternal line. And I have a reason for being here, Aries. I'm allowed to be here. That's very ripe for the shame, because whenever we feel shame, we're ashamed for our very essence, for our very being. Whenever we feel guilty, which archetypally is passed down through the maternal line, we feel guilty for our actions. But to feel shame is usually based on your essence, who you are. So it's interesting that it would come in terms of a father figure here. You have every right to be here, Aries, and you certainly are worthy and deserving with love and abundance, no matter what you do or don't do. Okay, so anyway, so we have the individuality here. You, of course, being your individual self, Aries, as you are a very independent-minded sign. But, we do have the one, two ones. Remember, you're never doing it alone. You're doing it in conjunction with divine energy, with the all that is, with spirit. So you're never alone. You're always being guided and supported, Aries. Even though sometimes you feel alone, you're never alone. And maybe you can remind yourself of that as you go through this time period, always, I would say, but in particular because you're being asked to have trust and have faith. Thank you for helping me just throughout the day. Thank you for being with me. Even if you don't necessarily feel it yet, just by acknowledging that there is something other than yourself working with you throughout your day, it helps to remind you and get you out of the ego, like it's all about me and everything I do, and I'm the only one who can do this. I'm responsible for me. Yes, you are responsible for you, but you're not doing it alone, is really the message here. So, okay, I've gone along with this reading, so I wish you much love, Aries. I hope you found it helpful, and maybe I'll see you at your own private appointment, either for tarot or for Reiki, and I wish you much love, as always.